Well, hey there. This video I think will be most helpful to people who are teaching as well as to their helpers, to people who are helping us with our crafts and our drama, because this video is about the overall look at the themes and how we're trying to connect up the Bible stories from Scooby to Noah to our missionaries and back. Thank you so much for being willing to do this very essential part of our efforts in Vacation Bible School. Know that what you're doing is helping our kids come one step closer to Jesus. I would love to hear from you and hear your thoughts and your feedback about what we're trying to do, and just help us get the word out and pray about this as we look to bring the pieces together, and at the end of July have a great VBS for the Lord that helps people love Him more. Hey, thanks so much, and may God bless you. Well, thank you for viewing this video. This video is dealing with the themes of Vacation Bible School. Most likely teachers, craft people, drama folks, and maybe a few others will benefit most from the information in this presentation. Scooby will help us take a mysterious journey of faith, and we're hoping the kids will discover these things about our faith: the importance of obedience, the importance of trust, and the importance of celebration of our faith. For our activities segment, we will be visiting a country where we have a missionary already, and so we're excited about that. As an overview of kind of the flow of what we expect to happen each day, as things begin, we'll have singing and other fun activities going in the auditorium, which we will then lead into the drama segment, which will involve Scooby connecting us with the Bible story of the day from Noah. We will shortly transition then to our class and craft activity time, you will see on the scheduling video, or on the hard copy of the schedule, this is jumbled up a little bit, but here's the general idea: that the kids will go to class. They'll learn from their teacher, and they will either do a craft with their teacher in class, or else they'll go to our craft team, or our craft team will come to them to help reinforce the message of the day. Of course, snack time cannot be avoided at Vacation Bible School under any circumstance. And then in that as well is a mission trip. The first day is to France, the second day Japan, the third day Honduras, to help reinforce what the kids have learned about obeying, trusting, and celebrating our faith in the Lord. And then we have some reinforcement pieces to help make that happen. And in the overview video, I talked about like the backpacks and the prizes, the t-shirts, and the placemats that we're sending home. After that, then we'll come back to the auditorium for our closing activity, and do that Monday through Tuesday. Wednesday will be a program night. Here's a few things I wanted to share, especially for teachers, but this will apply to some others as well. We're wanting to use the drama and use Scooby to help introduce the story about Noah. Then we have the class and craft time together. It's blocked in a yellow block in the schedule. Teachers can choose their craft and either have it in their classroom or at a designated craft area in the gym. Or another option is to have our craft team come to the room and either host the craft or assist the teacher in the room as per the teacher's wishes. Now, we'll need to have a sign-up list to help us coordinate with the teachers and the craft team so we can get everybody where they need to be during those times. Budget. We have set aside some funding, and here's kind of how it's looking. I don't believe in worrying you to death about the budget, but this is kind of the general guideline that we're looking for. We've set aside $50 per class for supplies and whatnot. If the teacher does their own craft, we can give them an additional $25, and if not, then that money will need to go to the craft team area for them to be able to develop the craft. There is a time designated in the schedule for the mission trip as well as the snack time, and then I'm going to get a little more specific about that in the scheduling video, but I'm trying to kind of break things down here to make it a little more digestible. And then, of course, since registration fluctuates right up to and through Vacation Bible School, we'll need your help in maintaining flexibility to meet these needs. So that before was the Monday through Tuesday, and then particularly planning for the Wednesday night, which is different, but it is the program night. I would ask that you plan a song or skit or verse to share in about 5 minutes with your class on the stage. The stage will be available for you to go practice with the kids. Not looking to make a difficult thing here. This is not the stress of the week. Just an opportunity for the kids to be able to share with their families. And all of us will go see our kids do things that it doesn't have to be Hollywood quality, just showing what a little something that the kids have learned that week. Each student will have a bag or backpack, depending on their age, that will be stamped with the key word each day that they receive. They'll receive that on Wednesday from you. And then each will receive a t-shirt, as we've done in the past, and that will be provided to you on Wednesday for the kids to wear at the program. And then also at the program on the schedule, we modified the schedule for a weakness that we missed last year, and things have been modified so that everybody will get to see everybody in the program rather than some missing out on that. Here's some everyday notes, some everyday things that we need your help with. Help us keep attendance, that's really important. Also, every day we'll be giving you an informative activity placemat that will be sent home with the kids each day. And then particularly important to me is to please emphasize regularly that Noah obeyed, trusted, and celebrated, so we obey, trust, and celebrate Jesus. We follow Jesus, and the goal here is to help the Old Testament story connect the kids to Jesus. So when it's all said and done, most of us, I think, aren't going to have a boat to build, but we do have words from Christ, and we can learn from Noah how important our faith and those pieces of our faith are. Also, we have some folks working hard on pulling the curriculum together. We have a strong curriculum plan, and for students up through the first grade, Kimberly Maynard and Pat Hassler are pulling that together. And from 2nd through 5th grade, Bonnie Peterson is planning to pull that together as well. So there'll be some help in that area. Some additional notes: the building is booked from July 25 to August the 3rd for setup, decorations, as well as cleanup. We do this for a couple of reasons. One is for your benefit as a teacher or for a helper, as far as not having to stress out to do all setup on Sunday before Vacation Bible School. There'll be no wedding rehearsals or any of that stuff going on to try to work around. But the other thing is, and I think this is most important, is to allow times when we do have people here for us to be able to interact with students and with their parents as much as possible, to love them one step closer to Jesus. And I know that we're all on tight schedules, but please make that a priority, to be able to interact with, connect with people. We can clean the building up a little bit later if that's what we need to do, so that we'll be able to have the maximum impact people-wise. Also, we're arranging a worker meal on Monday and Tuesday at 5 o'clock to help your schedule. We had some hiccups on this last year. We tried to do it Sunday through Wednesday, and one of the things was just some planning and needing to know who's coming in advance. So please sign up in advance. We may do some sort of ticket system or something, and then donations to help with this are much appreciated, just to make this thing possible. You will see online a form that looks something like this, and you can go to the website, and I guess you've already been there or you wouldn't be looking at this video, but there is a spreadsheet that has kind of trying to build the concepts of the days, and our curriculum developers are pulling from this and building on it, but also I wanted to make it available to teachers and to helpers and to craft people to be able to see the thoughts. So you'll see at the top the keyword obey, trust, celebrate. You'll see some of the things that I've mentioned already in some of the other videos, particularly as God helps us do right, God helps us be brave, then we worship God and others will learn. The scriptures and the thoughts behind it are mentioned. There's a little bit more to the sheet that's not showing here for adults and for teens. But that's available there in full at the website, or we'll make a hard copy available. It's available on the sign-up board in the lobby of the church building, and it's kind of the background of the teaching, or the backbone of the teaching that we're going to try to do this week. So take a look at that. Here's a little bit of further breakdown of that. We are focusing Sunday on obedience. So just as Noah obeyed God, we obey Jesus' teaching. And the key thought, as I've mentioned, is God helps us do right. And we're really excited to be visiting the missionaries in France. Day 2, or Monday, is trust. So just as Noah trusted God to take care of his family in the storm, we trust Jesus to take care of us. And our missionary visit for that day will be Japan, and we'll be learning from the Carols how they have learned to trust God. Then day 3 is celebrate. Well, that would be Tuesday. And just as Noah worshipped God when he left the ark, we celebrate Jesus, and others will know about him. The key thought is here: I can worship God, and others will learn about him. And that's from Genesis and 2 Peter. And our missionary visit that day will be to Honduras, and to the work that the Melchers have been doing there. And we'll be learning how the serving others causes us to worship God and want to serve others. So it's kind of that outreach idea. For a few other items here on the program for Wednesday night, all church family and family of students are encouraged to attend, and we'll be encouraging that strongly. We'll ask you, as I mentioned, to put together a brief presentation for the kids to be able to share with their parents. We'll enjoy the slideshow. The teachers, with the exception of the youngest, who will actually go to their parents, will take their students to the classrooms to gather up things, and be sure to take advantage of that ice cream and cookie social to be able to interact with people, show them your classroom, brag on the kids, and just love the kids and the families one step closer to Jesus. I can't tell you how important your feedback is in all of this, so please help us spread the word about Vacation Bible School. Help us as we're connecting with our teens and our adults, and showing them opportunities to serve either in our classrooms or in other ways. My information here is on how to contact me, and be sure and visit these other videos. But I want you to know, as the teachers, as the ones who are conveying the truth here, that Scooby is a crutch, the missionaries are kind of a crutch for us to be able to learn the biblical truth from Noah, and learn that when we have faith, we obey, we trust, and we celebrate, and that we can do that in following Jesus. If you have any thoughts or questions, or if I've missed something, I'm learning as I'm going here, please contact me. Thank you so much, and may God bless you.